Good afternoon, wrestling fans, folks. I am Sir William, and we are Wednesday Night Fahrenheit. And with me, as always, is the Professor.
Good evening, welcome.
What's going on, Professor?
Just hanging out, just getting over WrestleMania weekend.
Outstanding. It's been a busy week, and Hardcore McClure.
No.
Is it Wednesday? What?
It's Monday.
We're
Time
2
for
days
Catoosa
early.
Connects.
2
I'm Amy
days
Jackson,
early.
president of the Catoosa County Chamber of Commerce. And with me today, I have William Venable and Alan Rittenhouse, otherwise known as...
Wrestling for a Cause Chattanooga.
There you go. So they're our nonprofit of the month for the month of April. And if you didn't know, it is April now. Did you know that
We did know that it was April because
hear that
WrestleMania
rumor.
aired this past weekend. So
There you go. So we're into April. April showers bring May flowers.
very true.
And I've heard there might be some rain on Wednesday. So y'all get your umbrellas ready just in case.
We can do this.
We appreciate, though, having Wrestling for a Cause. Y'all are great chamber members, first of all, and
Yep.
community partners. And you may tune into their show on Wednesday nights.
Yep.
At what time?
Wednesday Night Fahrenheit at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock here on UCTV. So they're my guests today, and they're going to help take us through some of the chamber events and area happenings, as well as tell us a lot about what they are up to. I know you've got a big event coming up. Let's start out with that. Let's talk about
We've
it.
got so much stuff with us, of course, as always, Professor, and he is chatting live like we do every Wednesday night on our show, right here on UCTV. As mentioned, we do have a big event coming up on May 6th. So May 6th down in Dalton, Georgia, we're going to be at Cahola Creek. I hope I continue to
that's a
say that
beautiful
well.
campus,
So
yeah.
we're very, very blessed that the school is letting us actually use the football field. So it will be our first ever outdoor
So you're gonna put a ring?
stadium. We're going to put a ring literally at the end of one whole side of the football of the football field, and that whole side will be the venue for our fans to come and watch.
That's awesome.
So all the money raised that night will be Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, which of course is Erlanger Hospital. It's one of the CMN hospitals, and Erlanger, of course, services our area, Chattanooga, North Georgia, and that is what our entire charity is focused on, is just helping kids in the hospital. So
That's amazing.
very,
I went by
very
that
cool.
campus the other day, and that train outside and the
Beautiful.
giraffe sculptures and all that are just. I was just thinking, if I were a kid, I just, it's bad that you have to be there, but at least there's something neat to look at and something a little
Almost
bit
definitely.
entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
North Georgia and Chattanooga is blessed with a really wonderful children's hospital.
Yeah,
we
it's
really do
beautiful.
have one of the better ones. So,
That's awesome.
and that's what our focus is. Myself and the professor's daughters both have actually been helped and saved by the hospital. So, I know my daughter wouldn't be here today if it weren't for that hospital.
Yep,
so,
same for her.
really, really blessed, and we enjoy the fact that we get to have our hobby of wrestling.
Yep.
And at the same time, we get to do it for kids.
And
So-
do a little, giving back. So that's what these folks are about, and we just appreciate them being a chamber member. Y'all been chamber members now for over 2 years.
Yes.
And we love. I know we did. I remember when we did their ribbon cutting a couple of years ago. There was a ring inside.
Yep.
Y'all were getting ready for an event.
Correct.
And we did the ribbon cutting inside the colonnade. They had a ring set up in the banquet hall. And I was looking at the pictures the other day. I had some pictures of some of the commissioners up there in the ring.
That was
acting
a
like they
really
were
awesome event. That
wrestling
was
and
really
stuff like that. That
incredible
was
event.
So
fun.
much fun.
So
We had a blast that night, and of course that night was actually one of our first big shows, and we had 300 people. We had Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Hall of Famer. We inducted our first 2 Children's Hall of Fame members.
Wow.
And we raised $5,000 for the hospital. So
That's amazing. And so I believe I saw something that maybe y'all are up to about 10,000 now. Is that the goal
Yep,
for
that's
this
the
year?
goal.
that's
This
the
year.
goal for this
Okay.
year. Yeah, and so far we've already pulled in 2,400 on our first live event.
Yep.
With
Already on the way.
a huge summer plan. I mean, Professor
yeah.
can talk a little bit more about the total summer, but we've got a lot starting with May 6th.
May 6th. Yep. May 6th. We're planning. If it rain or anything, crazy can happen. But right now we're planning on having it at the stadium down there at the school. And so I guess we're going to announce Gallows is going to be helping. Luke
Yeah.
Gallows is going to be coming and helping us again. So super excited about him and him bringing his team with Larry Auto Pro again to help us do the big show. So
Got the big belts?
we will. So we
Yes.
will be debuting our tag team belts will be there.
Yep.
Okay.
For the first time. We'll have the TV titles. We'll have the heavyweight championship will be back.
Yep.
So that'll be showing back up, which is currently owned by Air Paris.
Okay.
A legend in this area.
Yes. Yep. Used to
There's a great big following, really, for wrestling
absolutely.
in our area.
It is.
Oh, huge.
I can remember, and I won't say how old, but a while back, the wrestling matches, I guess they were at Memorial Auditorium
Yep.
with Harry Thornton, was that his name
That
back
is
in the
one,
day?
yep.
So, it's kind of fun to see that come to North Georgia and be a part of our community as well. And Dalton, whether it's in Dalton or Ringgold, it doesn't matter. Just to come out and support the kids. That's what it's really all about. If you enjoy the sport and the show, I mean, it's a fun show too, right?
It is.
The biggest thing about us too is we're family friendly. We're very family friendly. Our families come to the shows. Mm-hmm. We produce a quality entertainment program that anybody can show up and just have a good time with. So,
absolutely.
And honestly, we try to bring really good talent that doesn't come to this area very often.
Okay.
So if you are a wrestling fan and you come to one of our shows, you've seen some really great names. Like I mentioned, Hacksaw Jim Duggan's been to our show. The Rock and Roll Express has done our shows. Demolition's been at our show. Buff Bagwell's been at a couple.
Rhino.
Gallows, Rhino, Dreamer.
Yep.
I feel like I need a new name.
I mean,
I want a wrestling
you have to
name.
come up with a wrestling
We could make this up. We could script an
I
entire
probably
thing
should
if
be
you'd
careful what I
like.
ask for here.
That's
It could
true.
be bad.
You'll be on Wednesday night with us.
You could be a champion really quick.
Yes.
I didn't say I want to wrestle. I just want a name.
Make it work.
Well, listen, I appreciate y'all being here. Do you mind staying a little while and we'll talk a little bit more
Absolutely.
about
Absolutely. Good to hang
Wrestling for a Cause? But we've got
100%.
some other things too.
Yes.
So the Chamber has a pretty big event coming up. On May the 10th.
Okay.
If you're a golfer, you don't have to be a chamber member to golf in our Catoosa Golf Classic. Are y'all golfers?
Very
now?
cool. I am a terrible golfer, but
Okay.
I do enjoy it.
You can come out and support everybody else, though,
Yes,
right?
I will definitely
I
cheer.
feel like we need to
So
do this.
we
we
are
can.
doing, so this is an annual event, and last year we had about 30 teams, and it was
awesome.
our first year ever to do 2 flights. So
Wow.
we usually just had a 1 o'clock flight, but now we're offering an 8 a.m. flight and a 1 p.m. flight.
Nice.
The thing that we learned last year was that not everybody likes to get up early to play golf.
Gotcha.
So the golf committee decided this year, we're doing several things. They're offering a little bit of a deal if you want to get up early to play, so we can maximize the fundraiser for the chamber.
Okay.
So if you want to play at 8 o'clock, it's only $8.50. If you play at 1 o'clock, it's $9.50
Okay.
for a team. But we've included a lot of things in that. So last year, if you wanted, they call it mulligans and skirts. I'm not a golfer, so you probably
Sure.
know what that is. Mulligan means you get to hit again, and
Yep.
nobody cares, right? So it's okay.
Correct. It's just
You get
a wash.
You get to do 2 of those. And then a skirt means you get to hit from the closer up tees or the ladies' tees.
Okay.
And so we used to charge extra for those, and this year that's included in the price.
Okay.
So everybody gets 2 mulligans and 1 skirt, and then also our second ever chamber golf shirt. We're having special customized shirts. We're working with Southern Charm in
very good.
Ringgold. Our shirts will be sourced from a local chamber member, Southern Charm, and we're really excited about
Very,
that.
very cool. That's a great
So,
business. Southern
yeah,
Charm, wonderful.
yeah, we did their ribbon cutting. So they actually were celebrating 9 years of business.
Wow.
And we did a ribbon cutting Friday. We had a shop local night. City of Ringgold is doing the first Friday of each month. From 5 to 8, they're having a special night for shoppers. The stores are staying open late,
Wow.
and the restaurants are staying
That is
open
very
late.
cool.
That's awesome.
So we did that Friday night, and it was a good time. And we did a ribbon cutting announcing them as new chamber members and celebrating their 9th anniversary. And they had like a taco truck outside. It was just a lot of fun. So y'all need to mark your calendars for the first, which is your Friday night. Actually, the 6th would be the first Friday night in May. So you can come to that and then head down to Dalton and go to to your show.
That would be very, very cool.
So anyway, the Catoosa Golf Classic, there's lots of ways you can participate. Even if you're not a chamber member, we do have tea sponsorships available, so y'all could do this. It's $275, but you can put your logo on, we'll put it on a tea sign, on kind of like those signs that you think about like for real estate signs. We'll put your logo on there and put it out on a hole so you can be part of the Catoosa Golf Classic. So if that's something that you're interested in, either the tea sponsorship or having a team. Again, you chamber members or non-chamber members or prospective chamber members, we like to say. So we'd love to have you participate. It's a great networking event. Y'all should come out.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So the good thing is we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Lunch is the big thing. So the mayor of Fort Oglethorpe, Mayor Earl Gray, will be grilling. He has done that for years and years, and the last 2 years because of COVID, we've had to do something a little bit different. But he will be back grilling this year.
That'll be awesome.
That's
And
awesome.
so we'll have hamburgers, and so the people finishing the first round will be coming in to eat, and the people coming to play the second flight will be coming. So we'll have, it's a big time. Again, at Windstone Golf Club, they also are a chamber member, and we would love to have you participate. If that's something you're interested in, you can call the chamber office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. The number is 706-965-5201, and you can ask for me, Amy, or Mary or Shirley, Debbie, any of us can help you, and we'll get you signed up for either a tea sponsorship or for a golf team.
That would be awesome.
Very cool.
So we'd love to have have y'all.
I gotta say, I love being a part of this chamber for a lot of reasons, but one of the many is the fact that you guys are so connected with us, and even contacting the office is so very easy to reach out, and the networking opportunities. I mean, we're a nonprofit, so we don't make money. The money we make goes to the hospital, but even for us, it's been tremendously beneficial to expose us to more people. And we've had people come to our shows not through what they normally would know us through, but through the chamber, and that is really, really cool.
So one of the things I know both of you participate in is the Leads Group.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that and how that has helped your business, your nonprofit.
That's actually been a really cool experience. So it's been really cool about exactly what I was just saying. Actually, it perfectly ties in because it's gotten us exposure to different companies and different folks to help us get out. It's connected us with the people that actually made our business cards, which look amazing and professional.
Very nice.
So incredible. It's had so many of our Leads group come out and support us. They showed up at our Chaos in the Cage last November.
Yep.
So in the cold.
Yeah.
So when we were outside down in Dalton. So and they traveled to do so. So and then we got to do the Halloween candy event. We did
Yes, that was amazing.
and then just the interactions.
That's planned again for this year too. I don't know whatever the date it will
plan on
be,
being
but
there.
We will be
I
there.
expect it to be larger than last year.
We may even bring an unknown alien assassin with us.
I think we will. We've got a lot more people. We have grown with each passing year, so we've got more people that can help us with that.
That's
So
awesome.
I agree. I think that would be a perfect unknown, the alien assassin event.
I agree.
I love it. Sounds good. So yeah, y'all are in the Wednesday morning Leads group that actually meets in Ringgold at Caffeine Addicts, which is also a chamber member.
Yep. And one of our sponsors of our weekly TV program. We love Caffeine Addicts. Tell them Sir William sent you.
There you go.
Fast
Y'all
food,
stop
certainly.
in at Ringgold and have a cup of coffee or what people don't know is they have great lunches. They have
They do.
breakfast.
Yep.
They have a lot of non-keto or the keto diet, even like donuts and muffins and things like that that you can eat even if you're on a special diet. So
Yep.
Denny is great to work with.
Oh,
She really is.
So-
We have actually filmed both a commercial for them and we have filmed a wrestling match literally live in their restaurant.
in the
Coffee shop was
Who knew there
incredible.
was that much room in that coffee shop?
There
so.
is
It
lots
was
of
pretty
space.
cool.
Yeah.
And they do have a meeting space that they allow different organizations to use. If you have, probably about 15 people will fit in that
Easily.
room.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And so if you, I know they do like some like book clubs and things like that. So if you've got a group that you're looking for a small meeting space and willing to, might need a little coffee or a dessert to go with it, then check out Caffeine Addicts in Ringgold. They do a great job. So every week, y'all know, I think y'all have been this before. We have a member of the week, and this week our member of the week for April the 4th is Pruitt Healthcare in
nice.
Fort Oglethorpe, and Tammy Rich is their representative. This is Tammy here. And they just do a great job taking care. She gives us she's in the Tuesday Leads at Lunch group.
Very cool.
And she gives a weekly update of kind of where they are. Obviously, COVID has been a real concern for them and for the nursing staff, but they have done a great job taking care of their residents during that time. And most of the time, we're actually COVID free. They had an outbreak here or there, just like a lot of the assisted livings and nursing homes did. But Pruitt Health, we are just proud of them. They were actually an award sponsor at our gala.
Very cool.
So I know y'all were nominated for Nonprofit of the Year,
We were.
which is exciting.
We were very, very honored to be nominated. So we hope one day to win.
That's it. Going for the gold, right? So,
Absolutely.
but Pruitt Healthcare is our member of the week. So we just appreciate Tammy and all the Pruitt Healthcare staff and all that they do to participate in the chamber. All right. Have you ever eaten at Cracker Barrel in Ringgold?
Oh, I love Crackle Barrel. I've eaten at Crackle Barrel far more than I probably need to, and I love the fact that they have DoorDash available delivery. And
They will
pickup,
deliver
so
now. And did you know
I
they
love
do
Crackle Barrel.
catering?
I have actually had
I've heard that.
Crackle Barrel catering.
So they have a staff person that's what she works on. So our restaurant of the month for April is Cracker Barrel in Ringgold. And they're located right by the interstate. You turn in by, I guess it's the Taco Bell and Pizza Hut, or you can come off of Boynton Drive. But they do a great job. But one of the things that a lot of people don't know is that they do offer catering, and they'll deliver it. We've had several things. I do an annual board retreat every year, and so we've used them for a couple of years to feed a group of about
I did not
25,
realize
30
that they would
people.
deliver catering.
They will.
That
They
is
will.
amazing.
So and it's just delicious. Or Easter's coming up, and
Yeah.
so they'll have some specials for Easter Sunday lunch. You just need to order it. Don't expect to go that day and pick it up, kind of thing. You got to order in advance. But Cracker Barrel Old Country Store is located, again, in Ringgold. The number is 706-937-2785, or you can go online, crackerbarrel.com, and go under the Ringgold location
I
and
literally
place your order.
just flashed their entire menu through my mind. I was thinking, man,
Okay, what's the favorite? I'll tell you what my favorite is. I have a guilty pleasure there. I've learned I don't even look at the menu anymore. I go in and I order the loaded hash brown casserole.
That's a good one.
Cheese and bacon and hash browns. You know, I kid myself that it's not bad for me because it's a fairly small looking portion, but it's stout. It's good stuff.
in order for me would be number one, double meat breakfast, all bacon. Add a side of the hash browns with
You can
scrambled
tell it's a
eggs.
regular. He's got it down.
Followed by the mama's pancake breakfast would be second when I'm in that pancake mood. Chicken and dumplings would be third.
Yeah.
Followed then by meatloaf.
Everybody's hungry now.
So
you know that,
I
right?
know. And then
Cracker Barrel
if I was
Ringgold.
going to go fifth, you know, they do that fantastic turkey and dressing.
Yes.
It's on Thursday.
I was going to say, what day is that?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's on
Thursdays.
Thursdays. So sometimes literally me and my wife will decide what we're going to eat on Thursdays if we feel like, wait, it's Cracker Barrel Thursday. Oh, no, that's what we're doing.
That's what we're
Done.
doing.
It's over.
The only problem there is if you get there late,
Yeah,
you
it's
may
gone.
be gone. So
Limited
you
time,
got
sure.
you got to get there early. What about you, Alan?
Oh, I've got to go with the French toast. I think it's
Oh, good one.
grandmother's.
Yes.
Good one.
Do love
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That is a
so
good
they
one.
Substitute the hash brown casserole for their plain hash browns with cheese. So
There you go.
Little old
Their
school.
Uncle Herschel's is good too.
That's true. That's
It's a
very
good time.
too.
And you know, I mean, ladies, let's just
Now
face it, you
Cracker
can
Barrel.
shop and eat at the same time. It's really good stuff. So
Yeah.
they always have some really cute little kids clothing and things too. So also, I didn't mention, I should have mentioned this too, but we do have sponsorship opportunities. I talked about the tea sponsorships, but there are other opportunities to sponsor things at the golf tournament. So if that's something you're interested in, again, you can call the chamber office and we can tell you more about that. Have
Great
you ever been to a
opportunity.
ribbon cutting? Well, we
I
talked
have,
about the one
yes.
for y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, we have gotten to do a couple, so
You
that
have
was
shown
very,
up
very
to
cool.
some.
That's
So
been fun.
if you check out our chamber Facebook page, Bobby Daniels does a great job. Our communications manager does a great job about kind of letting you know what's coming up next. And we send out a newsletter to our chamber members, and we have our ambassadors have a Facebook group that's all just for them to know, get a little extra information. But we try to keep everyone in our community informed, not only about what's going on with us, but what's going on with our members and just in the community in general. You know, our Parks and Rec department have some amazing things planned.
Very nice.
And so you can check out the Chamber Facebook page, and Bobby's really good to either give links or pull out certain information on that. One of the things that we have are the ribbon cuttings, and we actually had 4 last week.
Wow.
4.
It was a busy week.
It was a busy
Man,
week. Debbie Hughes has been killing us. No,
She will schedule it. She is good.
she is getting the job done. So I'll just be honest. The Chamber Board of Directors gave her a goal, I will say, for 2022. She's already halfway there.
Wow.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah. So
Good for
of
her.
course I
That
told
is
her
incredible.
we can add more to it. It'll be fun.
Oh,
We'll
good.
make more. It'll be fun.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Ribbons never run out.
There you go. There you go. So, but this Friday we have a ribbon cutting actually in Ringgold. It's on the far side of, I won't say north, south, east, or west because I don't know how that goes, but probably east side of I-75 near Elders Ace Hardware. Y'all know kind of in that area.
do, yes.
Helpful 88 Helpful Place. And it's a brand new children's boutique called Sweet and Sassy Children's Boutique.
Very, very cool.
Very nice.
Tommy Kotowitz does a great job. She's also a bookkeeper if you have a need to get your taxes done and don't have that done yet.
Excellent.
So she's had the bookkeeping service for a while, and she and her husband now are opening the Sweet and Sassy Children's Boutique.
Very cool.
Oh,
So this will be a great addition to Ringgold, and we encourage y'all to stop by. The chamber will be there if you want to come and join us there. You're welcome to. We'll be there at 11 a.m. on Friday, the 8th. And to do a ribbon cutting and find out more about what she carries there. So that's been a
Very
neat thing that she's been able to do. She's come to the Friday night, the first Friday night things for the last 2 months and did a pop-up shop in Southern
Okay.
Insurance Associates location.
Very cool.
So that while people were in that area, you know, her stuff wasn't there. So it's really neat the way all the businesses work together to promote each other through the chamber. And we look forward to that ribbon cutting on Friday
It
at
is one of the
11
many,
a.m.
many perks of joining the chamber.
It is fun. So we've got some. I'm working on not only the golf tournament but a luncheon coming up. Have y'all been to luncheons? I've
Yeah.
seen you there, and that's just a great way to meet a lot of people in a short period. You know,
Bring your business cards.
bring your
Yes.
business cards.
Connect.
Absolutely. But that we always hold those at the Colonnade, and they're $17 for a catered meal, and then the program, whatever that is for that day. I'll tell you, I'm working on one for April, and hopefully I'll know more about that tomorrow. But the one for June will be really cool. That's our Leadership Catoosa class graduation. So we have a group of folks that have been since September going through a program called Leadership Catoosa, which the Chamber offers. Y'all should check it out sometime.
Okay.
It's a great community awareness and leadership program. And so for every month for 9 months, they spend, this group is about 20 individuals, spend a day learning about local government, local business, health and social services is our day for April. And we have a committee that puts together, we put them on a school bus.
Wow.
And take them throughout the community. And one of the days we do a tour of the jail, the Catoosa County Jail, which it's things you can't just do just to walk up and say, I want to go do this kind of thing.
Okay.
So that's something that we really, it's just a great program. We have really great feedback that says people value that. And the neat thing is, just like what y'all were talking about, it's also a great networking opportunity too. So that group, we do an overnight kickoff at the Wind-Shaped Teams area in Rome, Georgia at Berry College.
Okay.
It's usually 20 people that have never met each other before. And when they leave there, they're like, I can't wait to see you next month. What are we going to do next month? Can't wait. So, and those are lifelong, friends that you make and business acquaintances that probably you would have never met before.
That's cool.
So something to think about. I know y'all are busy, and I understand that totally. But if the time ever arises where you have time,
That would be very epic for us.
it is. Yes, it is a great value and something that the Chamber has been doing for a long time. And we have an amazing Brad Denton with Legal Insurance leads that committee, and they just do a great job for the Chamber and for the participants.
Nice.
Who's a runner? Anybody a runner?
I used to be.
Yeah, I can run.
Okay, how about a walker? How about a walker?
Before I memorized the Crackle Barrel menu, I used to be.
That's right. Before that member of the week did that to
Yes.
you, right?
Yes.
So in July, this will be our second annual Run White and Blue, the Catoosa County Run White and Blue. It's a 5K and a 1 mile fun run, and it takes place, if you know where the Colonnade is, that's called the Benton Place campus. So the fun run is actually just right there on the Benton Place campus.
Okay.
And then the 5K comes out of that onto Old Mill Road, Battlefield Parkway, Pine Grove Road, and then back on Old Mill to make that 3.11, I believe is what a 5K is, mile run. And so we're real excited about that again. We've got great sponsors, Heritage Funeral Home, Ringgold Telephone Company, and CHI Memorial Hospital. They promoted that last year, or sponsored that for us last year. And it's just a great community event.
Very cool.
Our first one ever, we thought, gosh, if we could have 100 people come out to that would be amazing on a 4th of July weekend. And we had 187.
Wow.
That's
very
So
good.
we're the
Very good.
only race in this area on that 4th of July weekend, unless you're going to Atlanta. And so we look forward. We're hoping to get a bigger turnout this year and get more people. We want you to tell your friends, tell your relatives. This information is on the Chamber Facebook page. You can share it. Invite anyone to come that might be interested. We know there are runners out there that maybe just didn't hear about it last year and will join us this year.
Very cool.
There are also sponsorship opportunities available for that. A new one this year is our aid station sponsor. For $500, we'll have an aid station. It's in the Gathering parking lot on Battlefield Parkway. So we'll have a sign there with the logo on it, and as well, your logo goes on the back of the T-shirt, which is really cool looking.
Most definitely very cool.
With our logo, with the Catoosa Run White and Blue logo on it. The T-shirt sponsorship is $250, and then we have the presenting sponsor that is available. So those are opportunities available. I want to see if y'all will tell about. I know we talked about your leads group, but can you tell them about the 5 different leads groups we have?
We've got 5 different leads groups available. Look at this. So we've got leaders on Tuesday mornings. That's at 8:30, and that's at Rockbridge Community Church. Then we've got leads at lunch, which is Tuesdays at 12 noon, and that's Farm to Fork. What a great restaurant that is as
And
well.
we use their the meeting space in that restaurant too. So
If you've ever had the Farm to Fork pizzas, they are really good.
delicious. Yes.
Wow.
And I will say for our group, there's usually in that group 15 to 20 people, and they are in there. They start about 11:30. The meeting actually starts at noon, but the ladies and gentlemen that participate in that usually show up about 11:30 to get their order in, and by 1 o'clock we're out the door. So they feed
perfect
everybody
for lunch.
quickly.
Yep.
Yes. So it's a good time.
As mentioned, the Leads for You, Wednesday mornings, 8:30 a.m. at Caffeine Addicts, a wonderful beautiful downtown Ringgold establishment. You've got the Loop Leads on Thursday mornings and 8:30 at Redstone Estates. And then the Pro Leads on Wednesday mornings also at 8:30 at the Colonnade. So 5 different lead groups giving you different times on different days so that we can try to work it into a business schedule. So some people easier for lunch to break away, some people easier for a breakfast, maybe you close, maybe you work later. So totally flexible to be able to be worked with a busy working schedule. We totally get it. 100%. We got day jobs.
Yes, they do.
And then the outside of work day jobs. So we totally get it.
And the
Very
the
cool.
Loop Leads, actually, that's a Chattanooga address. Redstone Estates is a beautiful independent living. They actually, just like y'all can buy a delicious breakfast, they serve a breakfast there as well. They have a caterer,
Very nice.
an in-house chef. And so they enjoy, I think it's like $6, and they have a nice breakfast there every
Very
morning.
nice.
So
That's awesome.
So,
Amy,
yeah.
Marcia's texting in. She was wondering about the ribbon cutting, what the exact name of the place was one more time. I want to make sure I don't misspell it.
Let me get it right here. Sweet and Sassy Children's
Okay,
Boutique.
so it was sassy. Okay.
And it's 88 Healthful Place. It's in the same plaza where Elders Ace Hardware is, if you know, on Poplar Springs Road, kind of right past Food Lion. In between there and Elders Ace Hardware is where it is, right before you get to Rockbridge Community Church. That's one of those you have to make sure you're turning down the right little driveway or you'll go to the wrong spot. But Sweet and Sassy Children's Boutique. And they have adorable clothes for boys and girls, both.
There we go.
Cute
It's out
stuff.
there.
Thank you. And is there let's see, does that tell? Oh, that must be their Instagram. Sweet and Sassy Clothing.
It says at Sweet and Sassy Clothing CB, so I assume that's what
Maybe
that
that's
is.
an Instagram.
I'll put that in there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
here's
check
some
out their
information.
Instagram.
Absolutely. All right. Do you want to take a break? We'll take a little break and come back and tell you more about what's going on in Catoosa Connects.
Hello, everybody. My name is William Venable, and I am the president and founder of Wrestling for a Cause Chattanooga. We're a children's charity based in North Georgia and Chattanooga. We raise money focused around Children's Hospital of Erlanger.
Hello, I'm Jordan McClure, Wrestling for a Cause Chattanooga board member of Talent Relations. As you know, we have raised over $20,000 for Children's Miracle Network and for the Children's Hospital of Erlanger.
Hi, my name is Alan Rittenhouse, and I am the Vice President of Wrestling for a Cause Chattanooga, and we have done 11 shows here in the Tennessee North Georgia Valley. We're super excited about continuing our partnership with Erlanger and continuing to move forward. Check out our website where we have our induction for the Children's Hall of Fame for children that have survived different diseases such as cancer.
Hi, my name is Tristan Fain. I'm a board member of Talent Relations on Wrestling for a Cause. Check us out on our social media accounts on Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you so much. If you can't make it out to one of our shows, we encourage you
To visit our website where you can donate now, and all that money goes to Erlanger Hospital for the children.
So remember, Wrestling for a Cause Chattanooga.
Our current and future success is made possible by investors who believe in growing the greater Northwest Georgia region at the top of Georgia. Because of their investment, we're able to enhance the marketing efforts of the Northwest Georgia Joint Development Authority. Marketing efforts that lead to the economic well-being of Catoosa, Chattooga, Dade, and Walker counties are now not only possible, but are part of our ongoing plan for success. None of this would be possible without the strong support of our investors, partners in local government, and others who believe in the bright future we all share. Top of Georgia, top of mind. Together, we're building something amazing.
And we're back. Those were some fantastic commercials. You know, those guys look familiar.
They do. They look
for
very
that
familiar.
Wrestling for a Cause Chattanooga.
Yeah,
So,
they look
almost
very
as if.
familiar.
I think that was well played. Let me just say, well
The
played.
tallest one's kind of handsome.
The tallest one is kind of handsome. Word on the street, guys. The tallest one is kind of handsome.
I've heard.
Perhaps has a nickname of Professor. I don't know.
Could be.
Perhaps.
Could be just an ego.
So I'm Amy Jackson. I'm back with William Venable and Alan Rittenhouse from our nonprofit of the month, Wrestling for a Cause. And just tell us a little bit more about, I know we talked about an event you've got coming up on May the 6th.
Yep.
Down at Cahola Creek High School. Just in case anybody's just tuning in, just make sure that they know about that.
Most
and then
definitely.
other things that you may have be thinking about for the fall or the summertime. I guess summer's here next.
We
after
have a jam-packed
If you can tell,
summer.
I mean, it might not be things you can release
we
yet. I don't
can.
know.
Yeah, we can tell.
Or you can tell them first on this show.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
We'll release now.
Yeah, we've got June 11th as of right now. We are planned to do a show in Lafayette, so that's going to be very, very cool. It's going to be at the Lafayette High School. So actually going down there in about a week to walk the high school and kind of nail those plans down. But that will be June 11th.
Okay.
Very exciting. So we're in the process of booking, performers for that show.
You need somebody called the Rambler if you're going to go down there.
It
don't
would
you?
be, we could debut a Rambler. You never know.
That could be a nickname of someone that's not claimed yet.
Yeah, the Rambler could show up. Then we
That's
could
true.
just have created something.
That's right.
So we are currently working through booking that show, so that's going to be very exciting. We've had a couple of other establishments approach us. We want to do another Chaos in the Cage, which we did last fall. We want to do that
Super awesome.
downtown Dalton for their downtown Friday nights that they do sometimes. We have been approached by a location here in Ringgold, Chickamauga, Fort Oglethorpe, very close area. That wants to do one, but we are working out the details on that. So, and then of course we love the Colonnade, and any chance we get to run the Colonnade again, we'll definitely take it. Take that opportunity. If anyone out there is interested in sponsoring a show, a business that's interested, by all means reach out to us.
How can people get in touch with you?
So we are actually on all social media. You can actually find our main website at wrestling, the number 4, A Cause, Chattanooga. That is .com. And so our website's up and going. You can find us on Facebook. That's how most people reach out to us is through Facebook Messenger.
That's a very common.
And y'all are a 501c3
Yep,
organization,
we
so
are
if people
legit.
make a donation or sponsor something,
Yep,
that
it's
can be a
tax
tax
deductible.
write.
It is a
Absolutely.
tax deductible.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
That's important.
The professor actually alluded to it earlier. We are debuting our tag team titles at the May show, so that's going to be a new title. And we currently have our main title. We have our 24/7 / now that's Greer's title, and she controls that completely. That's one of our Hall of Fame children. So,
Okay.
and then we have our Downtown Dalton Authority belt, and we have our TV titles. So once we debut our tag titles, we got titles galore. So tons of fun to be had, and it's all for a good cause. But I'll let Professor talk a little bit more. I'm sorry, but a lot of excitement coming this summer. We have
Sounds like it.
jam-packed May and June, and we are looking at August for at least 1 to 2 more shows.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting year. I know, talking about the kids, so Greer, our current 24/7 holder champion, she will actually be our inductee into the Hall of Fame May 6th, so we'll go and announce that here. She officially will be there.
Congratulations.
We
That's
also
awesome.
have a little girl named Demi that rang the bell for cancer, survived, so she will be there. So that's super
I love
awesome. So
that.
she's coming, and we're working with Erlanger to have some additional kids to come this year.
That's awesome for the
be
family
really cool.
too,
Yep.
to be able to have something to celebrate and
Yeah.
It
in
really
a big
is.
way.
Yes.
All of the kids that have joined the Hall of Fame so far, it's always been such a cool moment. They come out with theme music and get into the ring, and we present them with a certificate and a frame to make sure that they know how special it is that they've went through something, and the hospital has helped them and them and their families, that they've come through the other side. Really, they can be an inspiration to other
Sure.
children that are currently going through things, and that's what we want to try to do.
Keep fighting the fight, right?
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
You never know where it'll lead you. Could even lead you into a wrestling ring.
You never know. You never know. So we do have another nonprofit that does great things in their sexual assault center. They're having an event called My Voice Matters, a walk to end sexual violence. Christy Lawson and her team. Have y'all met Christy? She's really a neat person.
Don't think we have, but we will
we'll have to make
we will
that
have
happen.
to make that
Absolutely.
connection.
So their event is going to be at the Ringgold Market Pavilion on it's a Thursday, April the 28th at 5:30 p.m. This is really pretty cool. For $15, they're going to do a butterfly release.
Oh wow!
And so for $15, you can sponsor a butterfly. If you'd like to attend the event, and it's going to be a walk, so it'll be a walk and the butterfly release and dinner and a T-shirt. Only cost you $30. And the main thing is just supporting this great nonprofit that provides services to our community. And actually, even if you live in Chattanooga, they don't really care where they're located in Catoosa County, but you don't have to be a Catoosa County resident if you need their services. They're available for help.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. So Christy Lawson is the director, and she does a great job, she and her staff. You can call 706-861-0929. Again, 706-861-0929 for more information. They do have a rain day for this event. If it were to be pouring down on the 28th, they're going to try it on Friday the 29th. But the date is set for Thursday, April the 28th at 5:30 p.m. You do need a reservation for to be included in the walk and the dinner. But I think if you just want to watch the butterflies, that would be fine. But I think that's pretty cool. I've never done that, so we're going to go.
That's
where the
awesome.
chamber will be there. The Ringgold Market Pavilion is located at 96 Depot Street. So if you turn in front of the Ringgold Depot, it's the area where they have the Saturday farmers markets. It's that little area there. They're going to have live music, food, and a guest speaker. So you can also they're on social media, Sexual Assault Victims Advocacy Center, or SAVIC for short. You can find more information there. So again,
That is really cool.
yeah. So y'all need to check that out. I need to have y'all meet Christy because she just does a great job.
Yeah.
So here's one. Have y'all been to Lyft? Haven't you? Do you know about Lyft?
So we have not been to Lyft. We know of Lyft,
Okay.
but we have not been to
So
Lyft.
there are so many nonprofits in our community that do amazing things, and so this is another one. Lyft is a youth center in Ringgold, and there you can read that and just talk a little bit about that because it's a really neat thing.
So they are doing a pennies for prom, it looks like. So ways to help. So we've got donating attire, excellent used condition items only. First Bank has graciously offered to collect donations at the Ringgold branch. So that will be at 5063 Alabama Highway. So donations can be dropped off during primary business hours, and that's 9 to 4, Monday through Friday. So, and it is tax deductible, and they will offer a tax receipt. So,
There you go.
I won't
So,
have the rest
prom
off.
season is here. If you don't have someone going to prom this year, you'll probably see kids out getting their pictures made and everything at this point in the next couple of weeks. And so, some people that's a really hard thing to be able to afford. And so this organization is taking, prom dresses that people donate and repurposing them. And another area too, communities and schools works in the schools. And I was in LFO, the Leadership Catoosa class was there just recently. And they had some of the most beautiful prom dresses that had been donated.
That is awesome.
So it's just so fun to see our community come together for the kids, for the students, to provide things that are just hard for some families to have to be able to afford.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah. And that was one of the things when we were at Southern Charm on Friday. I don't think they make a big deal about it, but they help with the tuxedos. So they do tuxedo rentals.
Awesome.
And so they work with this organization and provide for the guys. They help to get them tuxedos so that they can look charming and dapper
Very cool.
and have a
Nice.
great night as well. So it's pretty neat to see, that our community takes care of our kids. We appreciate what y'all do. It just always amazes me the things that are available in Catoosa County that you just got to
nailed it
ask.
right there. Like, there's so much more to Catoosa County than people even realize. When I first moved here back in 2002, I didn't realize really the level of depth that there is in the businesses and the connection that we
Right.
have. So, and then getting involved with the chamber, not all the way until 2014 was really the first time I ever really got involved with my day job.
Right.
And it's tremendous to see the connection. It's really impressive.
Yeah, with the school system, so the partnership, the Catoosa County Public Schools, Buffy Hemphill does a great job with the partnership program, and just for mentoring, and for the businesses adopt different schools to help with just little things that teachers or some of the initiatives that they want to do and help fund some of those things. So sometimes it's just saying thank you to the teachers and providing a breakfast or something like that. So that's really neat to watch all the different things that our community does. It's spring break week in Catoosa County and in Walker County both. It's kind of neat that that's finally lined up for everybody at the same time. So I think Hamilton County spring break is next week. But I hope everybody's having a great time and enjoying some time off. Either of you artists? Do you have a talented?
My daughter is a talented
Okay.
artist.
I used to be able to draw, but I couldn't do it now.
So I can't draw stick people, but I'm married to an artist who does a lot of things. But this is the 6th Cavalry. Cavalry, I don't want to say it wrong, Cavalry. They have been doing these for a long time, but this is the painting that they'll be doing it's Painting for a Purpose, and it's on April the 28th. It's $45 a person, and they provide the canvas and all the supplies.
Very cool.
So it's just just a time for people to come together and enjoy each other's company. I think they have room, it says, for 20 participants. So if that's something that you'd like to do and kind of get out and test your creative skills, I'll be honest, my trees would not look like that, I'm pretty sure.
That would be very cool.
But it would be
Yeah,
a
that would be
challenge.
cool.
I would be their challenging participant. But so anyway, that's something nice you could hang on your wall for the spring. And painting with a purpose. If you're interested in that, check out the 6th Cavalry Museum online. Again, it's on April the 28th for $45. So it's something you might want to try.
And that's a really good price to get involved in those things, honestly. I've seen similar type parties, honestly, much more.
So Caffeine Addicts does some there as well. They do some at night. We have another chamber member, Loretta Bell, who with Health Essentials, and she does some of those there. And I'm always amazed at the things that people that say they have no talent. I've never done this before, and it's something you would hang up on your wall.
My wife did one somewhere where they painted an elephant.
Okay.
So that was very cool.
Yeah.
And it hangs in
They
our house.
kind of take you
It
step by
actually looks
step, tell you
good. So,
what to do next. You know, and
Yep, they did a girls' night thing.
There you
Her best
go.
friend. So any chance to go to Caffeine Addicts, I'm up for.
no, same.
Tell them Sir William sent you.
Same.
There's a coffee. It's
All right, I'm
delicious.
gonna let y'all talk about blood assurance.
I'm going to hand that one off
There
to
you
the
go,
professor
Alan,
for
you're
this
up.
one.
That sounds like a plan.
So check us out, Blood Assurance. So patients in the community can need blood donors every day. So you can donate with a blood assurance and save local lives. So a little about it. They're a community nonprofit blood supplier, and they have serviced in the area since 1972. They're a sole supplier of blood products in your area hospitals, meaning that they're giving blood with us, and the only way to guarantee your blood donation is to stay within the community. When you give the blood assurance, you're saving local lives, and all donations made with other blood banks will not stay in the community. So actually, this one stays local.
Stays right
and
here.
helps here. So that's a really awesome deal. They never want to waste a donation and keep strong focus on right time, right place, and right technology. They will not take blood we do not need and will only collect in a responsible manner in areas where we supply the hospital. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
They offer also donors incentives, so a little something, T-shirts,
Most definitely.
bags, etc. So they frequently get to do drawings for great prizes. So that's
They
really
just
cool.
had one I saw advertised. They gave away like a golf cart, but more all-terrain kind of vehicle thing. Someone, and then you get your name put in for every time you donate or something like that. And someone, I think maybe on that particular one, because it was such a big prize, you had to donate like 5 times, and then anything over that,
Wow.
and someone locally won that. So
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
So check it out. They've got quite a few convenient locations. So all around the area, they got one at Chattanooga next to McKenzie Arena at 705 East 4th
That's the main
Street.
location.
Yep, that's the main one. Then they've got another one near Target at 1748 in Gun Barrel Road. They've got 3 more, 1920 North Point Boulevard in Hickson. And it's between the Lowe's and the Home Depot there.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So they got that one. They also have one in Cleveland, near the village in the Village Green Shopping Center. So I think that's close to the Walmart, 201 Keith Street Southwest. And they also have one right here in Fort O at 2720 Lafayette Road. And then also you can also visit their website at bloodassurance.org, or you can give them a call at 1-800-962-0628 to find a convenient blood drive location to you. So
I think they do like you to have an appointment. I'm not saying you couldn't just stop in, but I think it's mostly done by appointment, and that way they're ready for you. You don't have to wait. But yeah, so Miss Doris White was our, she got an award last year at last year's gala, and just a lifelong blood assurance proponent, has served on the board there for a long time. So we just love Blood Assurance there. Again, great community partners, and I guarantee you Children's Hospital uses Blood Assurance. So
absolutely, 100%. Yep,
So
they've made
that kind
that
of
comment
all
before.
falls in together. One of the things I'd like to tell you all about, so our chamber is featured, or at least included, I won't say featured, but included in our Georgia Trend magazine. So this obviously is a statewide magazine for economic development, and they have a section, an article in here in the April for 2022 Economic Yearbook, Sustainable Communities. And you might recognize someone. Got this in the mail today. I should have earmarked the page, but
Oh, look.
yours truly.
There you are.
So it's kind of nice to be
That is amazing.
part of a statewide
Very cool.
write-up about what's going on in our area, and this is talking specifically about new jobs that Shaw made an investment of $20 million as part of an anticipated $3 million or 3-phase expansion. But we were talking about how we were really, with Catoosa County Economic Development and everything, we're trying to get where people can, we have a lot of people obviously that out commute, that go to work outside of, the people that do work, 84% go out of Catoosa County to work.
Wow.
And so that's one of the initiatives that Catoosa County is working on, to have things where more people can stay and work here in Catoosa County as well. So
That's cool.
we have a business park that's is what they call Pad Ready at exit 345. So over there, the county's looking for the right community partner to build a business there.
Nice.
So that there are more jobs. And then we've got a college and career academy that they're building as we speak. It's going to be located there by the amphitheater and the colonnade on the Benton Place campus. If you go by there, you'll see some construction going on.
Okay.
And so with that, that's slated to open in August of 2023.
That'll be tremendous.
Very cool.
And so, that the whole goal there is it'll be high school juniors and seniors. It may be a half day, or it could be a full day that they'll spend. And they will learn, there'll be pathways, career pathways, based on what opportunities are available in our area.
Okay.
And so a lot of those businesses are actually pouring into, not only financially, but just what those programs will look like, what they need. They need welders, they need healthcare workers. So whatever the jobs are that we have available, those are what they want to offer in that college and career academy.
That is perfect. That is great for the community.
It is very exciting.
There's a lot of talented young kids out there that that are looking for something.
Yes.
Yes.
And so that's the thing. We don't want your kids to have to go somewhere else to earn a living, and we'd love for them to stay right here. We have great educational facilities close, and of course Georgia Northwestern Technical College and Dalton State. Whether they go to Chattanooga or whatever, but even if they decide to go away, we want them to come back and raise that family here in Catoosa County, because it's a great place to live, work, and play. I tell people that all the time. I went to y'all laugh, but I went to a yard sale on Saturday with my sister. And I ended up talking to a couple that had just moved here, and I said, I really wasn't trying to give you the spiel on the area, but it turns out that way because it's just good information. I mean, I'm passionate about it, and if you've ever met me, you'll probably figure that out pretty quickly. But I just think we have a great community, and y'all are a part of that great community. You're part of what makes Catoosa County great, because you want to give back. You don't just take. You're here to give, and I know do y'all tell your full-time jobs? Do you tell what those are?
We do share them. Okay. Yes, we have no problem
All right.
sharing.
So Walmart is a great community partner as well. If you have a kid at a school, I guarantee you they have donated to something your kid has been part of. Yep. And these two gentlemen work for Walmart as well. So, just proud for them to be a part of the chamber. I love working with y'all on both levels. So it's just
we
appreciate you guys a lot.
It just works out nicely for the community. I just again, I'm grateful. I'll say Walmart Fort Oglethorpe donated a 70-inch TV to the gala.
That's awesome.
And so we were able to raise a lot of money. So with the gala, we want to celebrate business, but we didn't want to go up on the pricing. But obviously, all the food costs and things like that had gone up, and serving costs. So we did a silent auction, and they donated that to help us.
That
It was a
amazing
great.
I'd imagine that was probably one of the most sought after items.
Yes, it absolutely was. In fact, one of the gentlemen that bought it, I thought his wife was going to hurt him. She's like, "We don't need another TV," and he's like, "It's a great TV. I'm buying the TV." You're doing it for a good cause, kids. So, but anyway, so we appreciate Walmart and all they do. Like I said, I know as a band mom, I would ask for lots of donations from Walmart, and just I love now. Can you tell a little bit about the way y'all do? I mean, what percentage like online ordering and shopping are y'all doing more and more of that since COVID? Is that?
Yes. That business has grown exponentially, and it's still growing. I mean, we're offering things. So our Fort O store and our Gun Barrel store are actually fixing to start offering in-home delivery.
Ooh, you hear it here first.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can sign up for a little extra, and they will actually bring your groceries into your house and just load your refrigerator up there.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So we have 2 stores fixing to roll that out. It's a really cool program. It's a lot of people get nervous, as soon as you say, "Well, I'm gonna bring your groceries in." They're like, "Whoa, professor, that's crazy."
Yeah.
But
there are some people that need that.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some people that really need that service.
It's a good service, and it's very controlled. All of our drivers have to go through a process.
Sure.
And then actually when they get ready to come into your home, they have a full body cam. So it records everything that's happening. They have a panic button on them to where if something goes wrong and they can't get into a fridge, they can hit a button and immediately call someone and they can reach out if the customer's not available. There. So there's a whole entire network that's been built around.
Well, I'm glad I
making sure
asked that
associate-
question. I feel
Yeah,
like we're on the
safe.
inside scoop here about Walmart
So that is
in-home
coming
delivery.
very, very quickly. So.
I love it. That's good news, and I love the new look. You know, I think everybody likes the look of the WalMarts now with the cement floors, the polished cement floors, and
That's been that's been so great, both from an operational standpoint
Sure.
and from an appearance side.
Oh, yeah.
Our maintenance is honestly able to do so much more with those floors.
Right.
Okay.
The polish of the floor, how easy it is to clean.
Sure.
I mean, it's been great in every store that it's been in.
Yeah.
and I think most of us are getting used to the cashiers, the self checkouts. I mean, you still have cashiers if
Yes.
you want to go through
Yep.
a lane,
And-
but if you want to check out yourself and do your own thing, I think we're getting
And we have associates that are trained in the bullpens to
Right.
help customers.
They're
with that.
very helpful.
So and
For
we-
those of us who might hit the wrong thing or can't find the scan
We do
code.
it.
I was
We
very
do it
impressed.
ourselves.
My 83-year-old dad has learned self checkout and loves it now. I was like,
Yep.
He's like, yeah, I don't check out through a person. And I was like, oh my god,
It's
I'm
amazing.
so proud of you. This is amazing.
Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of people were like, "Well, I don't understand why y'all transitioning from self checkouts to less customers." We still have the customers there, but
Right.
there's one thing. So if you get Walmart Plus, which
Okay.
is the $98 subscription, you get a thing called Scan and Go. So you can actually go in. So if I wanted to buy this item, let's say it was a Coke, I could
Right.
scan that and then go through and scan all my stuff. And if you have Walmart Plus, you can actually just walk up to the Scan and Go, scan it, complete your order, and then just.
So everything you've been picking up is already
you
scanned
can
by your
already
phone.
preload
Yep.
it, so it's super fast. So that's part of the Walmart Plus.
Walmart Plus has been a tremendous rollout for the company.
wow, yeah.
Like it's been absolutely tremendous. So think of it as our version of Amazon Prime.
Sure. Correct.
Only it's $98 for the year, but it does so much. I've already saved like $40 since signing up.
Yep.
And it gives you 5 cents off of Murphy gas station
Yes, yep.
and Walmart gas station. So if
Which, by the way, happens to be the cheapest in the area. I've noticed
I
significantly cheaper.
I filled up at the neighborhood market down in Dalton, and I got 5 cents off the gallon just by being a member. All because I literally paid with my phone.
Yep.
Boom, and it
Yeah.
automatically registered as a Walmart Plus member, and it took the 5 cents off. It was incredible.
very quickly.
So
All right, folks, you heard about it here first. I just want you to say, I'm going to have to find out about Walmart Plus.
Yeah, it's really good. One last thing on it I just wanted to share, and I think this is probably one of the biggest things that a lot of people don't realize it's added, is the discounts that everyone gets for pharmacy.
Yes.
It's just amazing, and it's on normal prescriptions or non-prescription stuff. You can just scan it, and if it's on the list, it will automatically give you the discount when you go
Even
pick
if
it
your
up.
insurance isn't that.
Correct. Yep, it gives you the discount even if you don't have insurance. So I was lady that Kirsten that we work for, our market manager, she was talking to us about she was going through and adding up some of her total, and she figured that once she scanned everything in, she saved $98 in 1 month.
Just for that
Just
month.
based off
So
of
it's already paid for itself for the month.
prescription medicines or different things. The kids going and getting antibiotics.
Right, right.
If you don't have insurance, it can be quite pricey. So that's
Tremendous.
listed. So yeah, so it's a really good deal. You can pay for it within 1 month of just having it for the whole year.
And so if somebody wants to find out about that, they just go online.
You can go online, or you
Walmart.com.
can go to the pharmacy. They actually have a list that tells you everything
Okay.
there. Or go on Walmart.com and it tells you about
Walmart.com.
them.
So
Or
check
at the
that out,
stores.
guys. So yeah, that's like I said. I think the store looks amazing, and I always look forward to the next season of. Right now, I guess there's Easter things there, right?
correct.
So-
And it actually
There-
keeps
it tells you how
it
much.
actually tells how much you've saved through the app.
Yep.
Like I've already saved $40. I've been a member for like a month, so I'm averaging $10 a week.
So I was one. I used to use the app when it would you scan. I guess you register receipts, but
Yep.
then if something went down, they gave you the credit
Yep.
back, and I love that. But
Yep.
then they kind of went away from that, so I kind of went away from the app for a little bit. So I have to.
You're going to want to re-engage with the app
Okay.
because it is tremendous, and it keeps all of my purchase history when I use the app. So don't worry about losing a receipt. You have it all.
It's right there.
So
You can do returns on there now, so you don't have to stand there in the pesky lines and where you
Yep.
go ahead and preload everything, walk up and be like, "Here's my item, scan this."
free delivery with Walmart Plus.
Free delivery.
I was sitting literally on my couch working hard on my day off.
Yep.
I was like, "Sweetheart, do you need some drinks?" So I was literally just taking my kids' order, like, oh, Capri Suns, Kool-Aid Plus, boom, 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 boom. 2
It's
hours.
out of the year right there.
Yep,
There you
2
go.
hours later, delivered to the door. Done.
Okay, guys, I'm going to check
amazing.
that out. Tell us a little bit more. We got to go here in just a minute, but tell us some more, just a little bit about your nonprofit.
Absolutely. So, of course, our focus is Erlanger Hospital. It's been such an instrumental part in our lives and all of our board members' lives. There's 4 board members, myself, the professor, Tristan Fain, BSP, otherwise known as his wrestling name, Hardcore Jordan McClure. So he is with us as well. So we have so many great volunteers that help us at every event. We average about 10 to 15 volunteers every event just to help us. They come hang out, they sell concessions, and they do the doors for us. But long story short, that's our focus, and that's always going to be our focus is just helping kids. We induct children into our Hall of Fame. I'll let Professor talk more about that. We've grown since we initially became a full-fledged organization in 2019. We filed, became a state-recognized entity. Then in 2020, the federal government gave us our 501c3 status, so we are officially formed as a 501c3, and we have all of our documentation.
And that's Wrestling 4, the number 4,
Yes.
a cause,
Yeah,
Chattanooga.
has to be the number 4. There is actually another Wrestling for a Cause way out in Oklahoma, so we distinguish ourselves for the 4 and for Chattanooga.
That's funny
as we
because
take
there's
care of
another
ourselves.
Catoosa, Oklahoma, and so the chambers get confused sometimes. We used to get notifications, questions
this
about
exact moment.
It could be.
This could be
It
happening
it
out
could
there in
be,
Oklahoma
So
right
there's
now.
it's not Catoosa County. It's actually
That is
Catoosa,
hilarious.
Oklahoma. So
That-
we have
what
to
are
check
the
that
odds
out.
of
I know,
that?
It's
That's
true.
very
It is true.
But yeah, there is another Wrestling for a Cause out in Oklahoma, and so we distinguish ourselves by that.
With the number 4.
You can find us on our website, wrestlingforacause.chattanooga.com, our Facebook, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, we've got Snapchat,
TikTok.
we've got TikTok. We're pretty much on all social medias. Just reach out to us, find out more about our shows. Reach out to us on Facebook. We're all watching.
Or
all
call the
members.
chamber and we'll tell you about them.
call the chamber.
706-965-5201. I appreciate y'all both being here with me today.
Thank you for having us.
And anything we can do to support what you're doing, and thank you for taking care of our kids at Erlanger. So we just appreciate all
Happy to do
that.
it.
So thank you for being with us at Catoosa Connects, and we'll see you next week.